Raise our hands in the air, screaming, we are still here.
I'm Ariola Shaka. I'm from Albania and live and work in Albania. I'm a social worker, and I also have two masters, one in gender and women's studies and another one in human rights and democracy in Southeast Europe. I've been active in the civil society for over 20 years, almost 20 years, since I finished my bachelor studies. Working with all kinds of target groups out of curiosity, but also out of necessity, because whatever was given as a possibility to work, you don't say no. The organization that I've been involved is YMCA Tirana, Albania. It is a part of an international, of a global movement, Young Men Christian Association originally. The name is a little bit misleading, but it was in the period that it was founded, it required this particular target group. Today, it's an open organization, it's an open worldwide movement. The core of YMCA work is young people being involved on a voluntary basis. We have had some very, very nice projects. In particular, we had the very bad luck, actually. We started a social business, and the idea was to have it to work as an office, but also, you have the bar with the idea to get these incomes and to how the business, the social business, how it works. We opened it on the 8th of March, and on the 9th of March, Albania was completely closed. All the bars, all the activities, only pharmacies, and the hospitals, this immediate emergency institutions were open. Even the fabrics, everything was closed. So for 3 months, we are all limited. After the quarantine ended, the luck was that it started during summer, so people could stay outside because it was not allowed to enter inside any bar. But during winter now, it has been quite challenging. Our strongest point were the informative sessions, and since there are a lot of children, young children, and young mothers, we were hoping to create this training sessions with young women, but also young parents about motherhood and parenting. The pandemic kind of isolated us, and everything was moved online. We have very, very social, interactive life before the pandemic, and this kind of changed that, and I think people are suffering it. And from an economic perspective, we have a lot of bars, and I think what suffered mostly are the small businesses. I've seen many bars close or being changed or taken over by bigger businesses and people. Those who suffer are always those who have always suffered. We have a saying here: say another glass of water to the pool or to the sea or the lake where we've been living. So another glass of water in this immense humidity for us is something. It doesn't make much of a difference. In particular, the people who were victims of the earthquake, they are still living outside in tents. And you see all over Tirana buildings being built within months, and you have not the possibility or the resources or the manpower to go and build a one-store house for people who are living in tents. Civil society in Albania is not working properly. It is transformed into a political power, and it's also personal business. So the main interest is to get money. We have to think about ourselves, how to be an individual. But you cannot be an individual if you don't work towards being a community.